This is a Viva PR podcast.
You're always kind of hopeful, but you never know.
It'll send me mental now. I'll sit outside them all night. Did they win it?
We're sat in good range because they don't put the winners up close, but they also don't put the winners at the back.
Hello, this is producer Dan here. You may recognise my voice from This is a Viva PR podcast. And last night, the Viva team travelled down to London for the CIPR Excellence Awards. And, well, this happened.
Hello, it's Alan Dedicote here, the National Lottery's voice of the balls and the voice of Strictly Come Dancing, to say, well done, Viva PR, you were a winner! Yeah!
Yep, you heard that right. Viva PR is the best small agency in the country, officially. And this is how it happened.
What would you do if we won with that?
What would I do if we win? I'd have a sparkling water.
Are you going to break your alcohol thing if I bought a bottle of bubbly?
No, absolutely not. I'd be on the no sector.
Bubbly water.
Bubbly water would do me, yeah. I'd be swigging it on the stage as we strut up. I don't know what I'd do. I'd melt. I've been to about 8 awards and I've never won anything, so I'm not sure how I'd go, quite frankly.
Selfie with the host.
Selfie with the host, indeed, yeah. That's on the radar. Get a tweet on the screen. That's on the to-do list. Acquire some more podcast guests. Shake some hands. Yeah, not got much plan.
Treat yourself to an early morning run.
What would you do, Jack?
What would I do? I'd go and buy Dan a sparkling water. Maybe even a full bottle of sparkling water. That's what I'd do.
What would I do? My usual, I think. I'd be sat there quite quietly smug.
Are you nonchalant in victory, or is it?
I can't remember. It's that long since we won.
Have we won this category before?
We've never won this
got
category. We came second.
We got that excellence one, didn't we?
Yeah.
We came down the second. That's what we should have got.
This is
Yeah, we need a lucky charm.
It's like a highly commended excellence thing.
Yeah.
The second.
Yeah, but now we've got a podcast.
And we only found out later that they don't give that out in every category. They only give it out when it's really
too
close.
to call.
So we-
And I reckon they did it alphabetically and we're V, and that's why.
So it's all my fault for naming the company wrong.
What are the factors that are similar between now and that year? Anything that you think?
It's in London.
No, but about us, about our award entry. What were you confident going in that year? This was pre-me. I forget life existed before.
Well, we didn't realise that we were pre-Dan at that point. You're always kind of hopeful, but you never know who you're up against.
No. Well,
And you can't control that.
no. Could do some digging, see who we're up against. See if
That's
that
what I was going to do.
settles or enhances the nerves. I think we should go and speak to them, interview them. See their thoughts.
Who judges what?
Well, I judged the category this year.
You didn't judge ours, though.
No.
I mean, is it that readily available?
No.
Which one did you judge?
You're not supposed to say which ones. I can't tell you. I'd have to kill you. You're not supposed to say which category.
Yes, I die suddenly now, you know what's happening.
But I didn't judge our category. I was asked to.
Oh,
and
really?
I said,
Did you say I've got
I
a...
think you'll find that we're shortlisted there.
You should have taken it.
That might have improved our chances, or not, maybe not. And I'm Catholic. I wouldn't been able to live with the guilt.
No, you didn't have to leave yourself.
No.
See, I would have had
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, a few Hail Marys and you'd be right.
No.
It was hard a little time. And that's what I think will happen to Manchester and all. So I'm going to buy property in Manchester and wait for the boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
Has that not passed you by?
no,
Do you not think?
no, because you can still get, if you get flats like 250, 300k, which is obviously a lot for a flat. But when I'm selling it for £1 million in 5 to 10 years, you'll all be probably dead. So, so it's irrelevant.
What do you like about London, Jack?
I love everything about London. I like there's like every single kind of like language here, no matter where you go. You could eat any type of food. There's always something going on. You just walk out your door and something would happen.
Oh, I love London. Big fan. Yeah, spend a lot of time here.
It's got everything.
I just don't like. Once you're on the treadmill, how do you get off? That's my concern.
It is. I think possibly like a young person's city though.
Well, you age slower in London, don't you? Like if I moved to London at 24, I'd probably stay 24 because you're not settling down in London. You're not getting married in London. You just.
I had both my kids in London though.
Yeah, well, you have to be different, don't you?
But that is why I moved back up north because I didn't want to bring kids up down here.
That's fair.
You won it? Or?
No. Well, we have. We're like, channeling.
Yeah, positive mental attitude.
Yeah.
You are going to win it now.
You've got to manifest it, haven't you?
You've got to manifest it, exactly that. Go in there pointing at all the other tables as well and say you've wasted your time.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. What did you turn up for?
There's a cab outside for you. They'll take you anywhere you want.
Amazing. If you wouldn't mind rubbing yourself all over my seats, just for my next clientele.
Yeah, so they go, oh, this smells nice.
They say, oh, your cab smells amazing. I go, that's me.
Yeah, I think there's like complimentary drinks as you go in, and the tables will have loads of wine on and stuff.
So if you don't win it, you just get plastered anyway.
Well, yeah, these two aren't drinking though, so I'll be sorted. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're not drinking, you two. What's going on?
I'm newly sober and Tony's long time sober.
Yeah, I've done it 5 years now.
I'm 5 years, not had one beer.
Really?
But not because I drank a lot, I just stopped.
Yeah,
I got to 50 and I couldn't handle the hangovers.
Yeah, well that's it, isn't it? Yeah, definitely.
You and me both. And you don't look 50 now, so it's.
Right, I win. And is this first time being nominated for said award, or have you won it before?
No, this is fifth time lucky. We've come second once, but we're travelling hope rather than expectation. But yeah, it is. This is the lucky taxi, isn't it?
You're going to get it tonight. I'm going to give you all my free energy today.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to send it over.
That's
to
good.
you with it.
It's got a good feeling about it. It's a good vibe.
It'll send me mental now. I'll sit outside there all night. Did they win it?
Yes.
Yeah, don't touch the trophy. You don't touch the trophy on the way past.
Oh, we could nip in now and see whether we've won or not. We could
Let's go and have a look and see if we can see
and then if
cards.
we've not, we can just go out,
sack it off
and go for a proper meal.
Get an early trip home.
Go down Chinatown and have a Chinese.
Oh, to see the sights, see the Queen and the King and.
Is she officially the Queen now?
Right, starting now, Dan. What do you reckon? How are you feeling?
I'm a few beers deep now, so non-alcoholic beers.
Come on! Exciting. See if you can see us on here. We're sat in good range because they don't put the winners up close, but they also don't put the winners at the back.
All right.
We're just off to the side. We've got enough of a strut, enough of a wall.
And have you decided on your pose and things like that when you win? Yeah? Okay.
Sunglasses on, cigar comes out on stage.
Are you going to punch the earth?
Give it a subtle one of them. Like you're walking back from scoring a goal and you just see someone you know it's like. Still 0-0, guys. Still 0-0.
High-fiving.
Yeah.
So we practice high-five because you can get it so wrong, can't you? Like,
I'll be shaking hands as I go past people. People I've never met
You're running and hitting the hands as you're walking past.
Welcome to the stage, Ben Hadley!
Judges, these kind of awards couldn't happen without help from people like our judges, who have gone to hundreds and hundreds of entries. I think we need a round of applause for our judges. Also as well, I am not trusted clearly, correctly, to do this on my own. So we have somebody helping me this evening. This is the voice of Mr. Alan Dedico. Good evening, Alan.
Good evening, Ben. How are you?
Very good. Does that voice sound familiar? I can see you. What is that? Alan is only the voice of Strictly Come Dancing.
The judges have their scores. Quick round of applause.
There are women swooning over here. What is your name on the... Is it John? John, is it John? Alan, I've got John sat here on the front row. Imagine he's doing a dance on Strictly for Jonathan here. Go for it.
Dancing whatever he wants to dance. Well, Jonathan, please take to the floor.
we're well into it now. Dan, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm a bit annoyed that he said that it wasn't in the order that it's supposed to be in, which it might not be, but I've got a feeling we are still second to last. But I kind of need a week.
Yeah.
So
I'm a bit like that.
So it's like, well, I can't go for a week on the off chance. But it's not ruined it. I'll be happy when I'm up there.
But you haven't got like a 50-year-old body like
Well,
that.
no, it's true. I can hold on.
Yeah.
I've decided I'm going to give Ben a big hug, maybe a kiss.
Yeah.
I'll go up and get it if you need to go to the toilet. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I want to give Ben a hug.
How will you manage me both though?
Huh?
With the trophy and the certificate, will it be alright?
I'll be fine then.
I tell you what I do need.
I'll tell you all about it afterwards.
Have you got your handbag with you?
Got my handbag. I put my lippy on.
I need to get a video of the fella from Strictly Come Dancing saying Craig Rebel Hall for my book.
This will be ours.
Specialist PR Consultancy of the Year.
Not quite.
And the finalists. Right, it is official. We are officially into the second half of the awards. Okay, that's not true. We're on our penultimate award. So that's the last but one. Here we go. Next award is, our second last award is Small PR Consultancy of the Year. And the finalists are 11K Consulting, 1284 Communication, Cost, HM Communication, Claxon, Parisi Consulting, The Hurt, and finally, Viva. So, to present our second to last award this evening, please welcome Head of Membership and Qualifications, Graham Ketch. We have a mark of excellence, and the mark of excellence is... That goes to Claxon. The winner of the Small PR Consultancy of the Year category is... Viva.
Right now, the judges felt the Small Consultancy is commercially strong, strategically excellent, and put people first. A great agency model and worthy winner.
Have you got the award, Dan? Are you sleeping with that?
I want to do the whole Lionel Messi thing.
Oh yeah.
Who's got? We need the special bag to put it in as well. Thank you.
It's beautiful.
It is a really nice one.
Jack, when we were being interviewed, then you were like really quiet.
I was lost for words, wasn't I?
Yeah, it's not like you, yeah.
Also, couldn't swear.
Yeah, the team at Viva won't believe it were you. They're like, who was that body double?
I was like, didn't know what to say. Totally thrown.
We've got email signatures to change. LinkedIn's gone off to go on.
Oh, well, you know what I said before. It starts now.
It does. It does. This is it.
I was thinking
Bigger
more.
and better.
I was thinking more. We're done for the week.
No.
On Monday, regroup.
Yeah.
You know, when you win a game, we get a day off training next day. I was thinking of it. Where's breakfast tomorrow?
No, it's like next year. It's 2 awards. It's like small agency. Plus a couple of campaigns.
Customer care's going on.
And we've done it alcohol free, really, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm moving about that,
Yeah.
absolutely. But it's unbelievable from us, and I've been to a number of awards. It's always a nice do, but it doesn't quite compete.
Yeah, I'm really pleased for you, Dan, because obviously I've won quite a few.
We had you down as the jinx, actually.
Well, listen.
And there was a bit of a debate behind the scenes off the VO about like whether we should like knock you off the list.
Listen,
Or leave you at the hotel.
2025 is the year that trophy droughts end. You look at Tottenham, you look at... There's been plenty of others, but I can't think of them.
Right now.
Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Viva PR.
And to be fair, this is the one that matters.
That is my LinkedIn post. Yeah. What's more to be said? I've got a cigar ready to smoke, celebratory cigar. I don't smoke, but when it comes to celebrating...
Don't smoke, don't drink. What do you do?
I have fun.
He's been dancing, he's been boogieing.
Take a picture of you holding that trophy, but I don't want to see your face. All I want to do is just hold it like that, sorry.
Right, we're here on the train, stood in the vestibule on the way back from fantastic win at the CIPR last night. Bit of an issue with the train, they're having to turn it off and back on again. So thought we'd take this opportunity to have a word with award-winning PR agency owner, Mr. Tony Garner. How does it feel, Tony?
Well, it feels a bit like unreal at the minute. And it's just kind of sinking in. You kind of go with hope rather than expectation, and given our track record out there, it's wise. So yeah, I keep touching the trophy to see whether it's real.
Yeah, it is still real.
I've had to rip it out of Dan's clutch.
Yeah, no, he's not letting go of it, is he?
No.
You mentioned there that it seemed a bit surreal because I think this was the fifth time that we've gone down there.
I think so. I've lost count, to be honest. I'm telling people it's 5 times, but it might be 6, it might be 4, it might be 100. I don't know.
Well,
who cares? Who's counting?
We won, exactly. That's the main thing, isn't it? What do you think was maybe different this year?
I think one of the big things was the podcast, the PR in the Real World podcast. It's given us a kind of industry voice that we probably never had before. I mean, the other thing is we were up against some amazing agencies, but you just don't know what the competition's going to be like. So I don't know what made the difference this time. I know we've been on a kind of journey for the last 5 years of improvement, continuous improvement, and pushing the bar. And people who work for me will be sick and tired of me hearing saying that. But
no, we're not. You say, I mean, you obviously you say it means a lot to you, but I think it means a lot to the kind of the wider team as well. Can you expand a bit on the significance for it for Viva as a whole as well? I think.
Yeah, I think everybody turns up to do a great job, don't they, to work, and but we've had a very clear vision of what turning up and doing a really good job means. And I think it's like a pat on the back for everybody. All the kind of effort that we make with well-being for staff, all the kind of focus that we put on to impact for clients, all the kind of stuff around just being a great place to work, and for colleagues to look after one another.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that they mentioned, didn't they, when they actually announced Viva as winners, was that we were commercially strong, strategically excellent, and put people first. I mean, they're 3 pretty good things to be known for there, aren't they?
Yeah, those are massively big ticks in the box. And I think, I guess, this is not designed to be a humble brag at all, but we are based in little Romsdale, and it is really kind of sometimes you wonder when you're in that kind of little village bubble how you do stack up against agencies across the country and internationally, and are you doing the right things, and how do we compare to our peers and so on. Even down the road into Manchester, there's some great agencies. So sticking your head above the parapet and competing against those guys and girls is really kind of nerve-wracking sometimes. And the imposter syndrome on my shoulders says, you don't know what you're doing, you guys. You don't know what you're up to. So it's really kind of gives everybody a bit of a confidence boost that actually I actually know a thing or two.
I mean, we may be small, but we are mighty. And
Shakespeare.
Well, there you go. I'm cultured like that. What would you say to other small agencies who are? I mean, you mentioned imposter syndrome there, and sticking your head above the parapet. What advice maybe would you give to other agencies who are maybe thinking about, should we?
Well, if you're really good, don't, because obviously we want to win it next year.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, don't bother.
No, I think that we nearly never entered this year. Our financials weren't as good this year as they were last year, and for that reason alone, we kind of really hesitated and took a long look at ourselves before we entered. And I remember one meeting earlier in the year with Lisa and Lucy, my directors, where we said, we'll not go for it this year because we didn't win it last year, and on paper things don't look as good. But actually, when we thought about it, we are, financials are just one other kind of measure. There's lots of other things that we do within the agency. So, Jack, you don't look right.
I mean, but we haven't done this on purpose, but that's just to authenticate that we are actually on a train. So, apologies for that. What was your favourite moment from last night?
I think it was chasing Alan, the voice of Strictly, down a corridor to get into to kind of do the intro for our podcast, because that's the kind of surreal moment that I'll be able to have a few drinks over. Alcohol free, obviously. And
it was definitely one of those things for me where the face didn't fit the voice. But I'm actually 6'2" and only weigh like 7 stone as well. But there you go. So, what's the plans for celebrating?
I don't know. I think
back to it instantly.
Well, no. I mean, I think in life you should celebrate your successes, and definitely that's one of my things. We do need to take a moment. It's really hard being working in a small agency. It's hard working in a small business, full stop. For the directors who have sleepless nights about all sorts of different moments. To just the day-to-day grind. So when you do get these moments, I think it is important to stop a minute and just enjoy the moment. So we will be celebrating. We will put something in the diary that we can all have a good boogie to.
But this isn't the end of the journey, though, is it? This is kind of like just the start. We've got to build on it and crack on, haven't we? It's not like we've arrived.
Oh God, no! No. For me, that's it. I'm finished. I'm out of here.
Mic drop and he's gone. That's it. Finally, have you got any kind of final words or reflections, maybe to clients, collaborators, podcast guests?
Well, I think everybody. Viva's not just like the dozen or so people who work in Viva. It's the freelancers that we employ. The Richards, the Sharons, the Nicks, the Robs. That you all kind of know who you are, and then we have a fantastic group of clients that we look after, who make it all kind of possible and enjoyable and frustrating and funny. Long may it continue. And we have got an awful lot to do. We are by no means the finished article. So let's crack on.
Thanks, Tony.
Thanks for listening to PR in the Real World. If you've enjoyed this episode, we'd love it if you could subscribe to the podcast and leave us a quick review. Your support really helps spread the word and reach more marketing and PR professionals just like you. And don't forget to share this podcast with your colleagues or anyone who'd benefit from the insights we share. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time for more tips, strategies and real world stories from the PR frontlines.